This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we've got a community replay sent in by Brent. You guys see him in the comments all the time. And he is in the STA-2, I believe. Yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, so Japanese medium tank. High rate of fire, good mobility. People generally love it. Now this is the STA-2 Black. And I'm going to go ahead and apologize for not having any sniper view in this video because unfortunately the only way he recorded was to record it through the in-game replay system. And until they finally give us sniper view in the replay system, we're kind of screwed. But it is what it is. I don't normally show videos without sniper view, and my goodness, that's some driving on. Oh, and there it goes, over and over. Is it gonna roll it? Nope, not a second time. But you know, that's some driving that I can relate to anyway. But yeah, we're on El Alamein, and you know, just being able to get into position and get side shots possibly here. Personally, I like to go a little further down, and it looks like that's where he's headed as well. But yeah, we're gonna we're gonna go ahead and crest the ridge line up here. But this replay is fantastic for a little tier 8 medium tank, so that's why I included it. So hopefully you guys enjoy it even without sniper view. It's a little bit frustrating, I understand, but at the same time, you pretty much know where he's aiming. So he's taking a shot at the Bulldog, comes up a little short. I can see it splashing in the dirt over there. But yeah, we're not sure exactly what we want to do at this point. He's poking up over the right side. Now he sees a whole bunch of people on the left, so he's going to try to get some shots at distance, preferably without being spotted. I don't see anything beyond the ridge line, but he does have some shots here. He's got the Leo, he's got the AMX, he takes down the 12-ton, and he's got a couple more tanks. He's got a Scourge there, and then the Leo that's right there, and the Leo's putting shots on him, so he's going to need to try to take him. And I expect him to stop and actually aim at some point here. And there we go, stopping and aiming. There's the first shot, and using a little bit of a ridge line, but not really, because it's not a very tall ridge line. And I don't really think it matters in this tank. You guys can let me know in the comments below, but at the end of the day, this isn't a heavily armored medium tank. I mean, you could tell by the speed it was going, first of all. I mean, it was doing over 50 kilometers an hour. So you know that it's got some armor issues. But, I mean, it looks like it's got a decent gun mantle guard as well. So, maybe a little bit of spaced armor on the front of the turret. Maybe you bounce around it too, but probably not. In my experience with STAs, you just shoot them. You don't have to worry too much about bouncing. They are going to get pinned most of the time. But he's got good shots on the side of this Jag Panther, and I'm assuming he's aiming in these shots here. But he is moving an awful lot. He's trying to get shots. There he gets good shots from the front of it. Jag Panther doesn't have the most armor in the world, but if it's on like a ridge line, it can kind of multiply the angle of the front armor and can bounce some rounds that way. Even though it's not the thickest armor in the world, it still manages to bounce some rounds if it's on the backside of a ridge line. I used to use that all the time, but the Jag Panther with the 105 is absolutely fantastic. And it's surprisingly agile too. So many times I've been run up on in my Jag Panther, and lights and mediums think they can circle you, and it just isn't the case. It'll circle with you at very least. And as long as the person using the tank knows what they're doing, they will absolutely ruin you with the 105 while you're trying to circle them. So be careful with Jag Panthers. They can be dangerous. We got a couple rounds into the 152, and we're just going to keep pushing up. You know, his team is right there with him. There's no reason for him to go crazy. Now, they did leave the entire base undefended, it seems like. So that's not preferable. If somebody were to get into their base, that could be bad. But they haven't yet, so this IS-3 is about to get the group treatment here. He does take another one down. Looks like a Panther. And from here on out, I mean, it's just everybody taking shots at everywhere that he doesn't have armor. Now he's going back to defend the base because they have 2 people in the cap. Now, it's a minute and a half, or a minute and 10 seconds now, to get back to the base. That should be plenty of time, but it's going to be cutting it close, especially if he keeps taking the long way. Like right here, I would cut straight through that valley instead of going all the way around. But he does have some people that are getting close enough to maybe spot and reset the cap, and if that's the case, being a little bit further back isn't really going to hurt because you can snipe him without being spotted. Hopefully. Now their Artie's getting in position as well. They got an M44 American artillery, so I would expect him to be able to shoot at something at some point. But yeah, there we got the 2 guys in the cap. We got a Tiger P. Actually, 3 guys in the cap now. 10 seconds. Are they going to get to reset? Oh, there's a reset, but it doesn't take much. But they get a second reset. Can they get the 3rd guy to reset it completely? Got to hit the 3rd guy, guys. He's got 30 seconds. Now we're aiming in. Looks like we're shooting it. Yep, there we go. Reset it again, but we still have not hit the guy with the most cap points. Somebody's got to hit him. There he goes. He hits the T-20 over there, and that was the guy carrying all the cap points. So I would expect maybe a defender medal out of this as well. But yeah, so we've got a lot of bad guys over here. We're starting to lose the battle because our guys had to rush in to try to get the reset. And they kind of got obliterated by 4 tanks, 1 at a time. So that's not preferable, but these guys being farther back actually paid off here. Just taking what they give you, which seems to be a lot of side shots at the moment. But we have a T-29, or T-20, and, no, that's a T-29 right there. We got a Tiger P, I think, or an Oho that's left. I think the Tiger P died. I think it's an Oho. But he takes another shot at the T-29, doesn't pin it. He needs one more good pin to kill it. Come on, can we get the kill? There it is. Down goes the T-29. Now there's a T-26, or I don't know, T-95E2. That's what it is. I was trying. When I'm doing these videos, the quality ends up really super low because it's like in editing. So like it's very difficult to read some of the really small letters. So that's why I get a lot of this wrong. But we got an Oho, we got a T-95E2, and he's shooting the T-95, which is not a bad play, but you got to watch because that artillery is still out there shooting. Not detected at the moment, which is good. But the heavy tank to his left is like hell-bent on getting shot, apparently. And you can see, it looks like he may be shooting at the Oho now. And there it is. He's shooting high explosive into the Oho. Not sure why. But he might just not be able to pin it. So he's just shooting round after round at these guys, not quite being able to get it. He's going to have to close the distance. He's been snuck up on by a charioteer. Unfortunately, he used all of his high explosive. So that's a thing. But he does get a nice quick shot into the charioteer. Charioteer is going to square up to him, get ready to fire. He misses, and he's going to pay the price because now he can fire at least twice before the charioteer gets his another shot. He does take the second shot. Charioteer misses again. Artie misses, and are we going to take him down? Yes, we are. Charioteer's down. Now it's a 2v4. So we've got to be careful. We've got to make sure we do this right. The Reds are staying on the base, which is the right call. Make the guys that are left come to you. But you got to be prepared to actually do something when they do come to you because you're forcing their hand. We have no heat rounds left, no high explosive rounds left. We've got 20 seconds left on the cap. We know that there's a T-95E2 and an Oho in the base. So, where's the rest of the Reds? There is a light tank running around somewhere. Now, he's pushing in really hard here. I don't know if this was a good plan or not. But using the mobility, maybe he's going to get missed a couple times. Or at least that's what he's hoping for. He's going to try to take out this T-95E2. He does track, and then he gets out of there. But he does take another hit. Not a good exchange. Not a good exchange at all. Oho seems to be looking the other direction, so he's going to farm some damage off the Oho. T-95E2 trying to put some rounds on him. And who's going to get killed first? Oh, he gets mercy rolled. Gets mercy rolled. Is he going to... He takes down the T-95E2. If that heavy tank even touches him, he's dead. Like, if they accidentally collide, he's dead. If that Artie splashes next to him, he's dead. But with the mobility of the STA-2, he's going to be able to just keep circling this guy. But if he makes one mistake, it's over. If that Artie knows what he's doing, he'll hit this guy, and it's over. Is he going to pull it off? It sure looks like he is at this point. And down goes the Oho, which leaves him and a heavy versus the Artie and the light tank. Now, right now, I would expect him to go Artie hunting. Because, and you can't be driving in a straight line after you were just spotted, too, because if that Artie knows what he's doing, it isn't difficult to hit a blind shot while a guy's running. I've done it many a times. But these guys sticking close together, sticking to the ridge line, or sticking close together, moving the same direction, close to the base at the moment. So, the light tank's not going to be able to sneak in and try to take their base. But we're going to move across the map, and I would expect the Artie, because of the push early to the right, I would expect the Artie to be down near C0, maybe F0, somewhere in that line. Because, I mean, he's probably relocating, but that's where I would expect him to be due to the fact that the left side of the map fell so early. And I don't think he was ever spotted. So, that's something we got to watch for. But we're having a fantastic game so far. We're up to 26 hits, 7 kills. Can we get 9? Now we have the speed to outrun the heavy. Where is the heavy? That must be one of those deals where the heavy disappears on the minimap. Gotta love it. Maybe they're too far from running another radio range. Oh, they already get spotted behind them. There is a lichen, and if there's anything that you do not want to run into, it's a lichen. But he's very close to his original spawn point, so I wonder if he's AFK. He doesn't appear to be moving, and because he drives right up in front, yeah, he's AFK. If this lichen were alive, this lichen could have absolutely wrecked him, and there would have been nothing he could do about it, because he literally drove right in through the front of the lichen. So, he gets lucky. The Artie's back there jumping in the background, trying to get over here to put down the fast mover. It's a Lorraine 155. If he hits him or anywhere near him, he's toast. He gets a shot into him. Turn away! Oh my God, that's a lucky... Oh, and he gets out of the way of the ram, which was huge, because that Artie could have rammed him right there, and that would have killed him. But he does take him down with 1 shell remaining. He made sure to tell me to tell him how dumb he was for not wasting around and getting the Faden's medal. But let's be honest, that's never a good play, because you never know when you're going to need that round. So, kudos to you for getting 9 kills. And not a bad game. There were a couple things in there that I noticed that were probably not good, but 209,000 silver, 6,500 damage, and 9 kills. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.